Nikki, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm showcasing my garbage. For almost a year now, I have been collecting this. Everything that I completely empty out or it's, you know, expired or dried up or whatever, I have been saving. That way I can talk with you about each product and let you know if it's worth purchasing or not. Most of this will be more like beauty related and not so much makeup, but I do have makeup products in here as well. So basically I'm just going to go through everything, try my best to remember how it performed, because like I said, I've been collecting this for almost a year now, and I'll let you know if it's worth the money or not, because my channel, I do like to play with makeup, but I really want to let you guys know what is good and what's not, because I want to make sure that your hard-earned dollars are spent on things that are worth it. Alrighty, first up, I don't even know where to begin. Let's go with this one. This is the Rio Gio Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Hair Mask. This was absolutely amazing. It smelled fantastic. It conditioned my hair like nothing else I've ever used before. Of course, it has no sulfates, silicones, or parabens in it. I mean, this is just all around a really, really great hairline, except for the price tag. I am afraid to even know how much this is. I'm gonna go ahead and look it up real quick. That's probably gonna happen a lot during this video. I'm sorry that I didn't do my research beforehand, but I'm a lazy ass bitch, so oh well. Okay, so for the Don't Despair Repair, holy frijoles Batman, the 8 ounce is $36. This is 2 ounces, and I got a fair amount of uses out of this. I want to say like maybe 4 to 6, I can't really remember. 8 ounces is hefty. Oh, they have a 32 ounce. How much is that? $115. No, thank you. Okay, so it works, but it's expensive as hell. I use a different product that is almost comparable, which I will actually talk about because it's in here, so we're gonna move on. I mean, I don't want to say it's not worth your money, but it's just too dang expensive for me to ever want to try and purchase ever again, especially when I have a much cheaper alternative. Okay, next up, I have my eyelash curler that is broken. This side is pushed up a little bit, as you can see, and it will not stay put. I have tried to, you know, super glue it. I've tried to hot glue it. I did some janky things trying to keep this working, but every time I would use it, this side would just lift up so I wouldn't get a good curl. And it's not broken because it's a bad product. It's from Revlon, and I kid you not, I'm pretty sure I've had this since like the beginning of middle school. So I'm actually surprised it held out this long. And would I repurchase this? Yes, I actually already have. I have a brand spanking new one in my drawer back there. And I mean, it's Revlon, it's drugstore, it's reasonably priced, obviously, and it curls my lashes, it gets the job done. So if you're looking for an eyelash curler, the Revlons are perfectly fine. Next up, we have this sad looking package. This is the Dove Exfoliating Body Wash in crushed macadamia and rice milk. I actually got this in one of my Walmart beauty boxes. If you want to see the latest one, you can check out the link up here. But this is one of the times where I was incredibly sad that it was only a single-use portion. This, I have used body scrubs before. Like I said, I worked at Bath & Body Works. I have a whole arsenal of it. But this was just the most exfoliating yet creamiest and most moisturizing and best smelling body polish that I've ever used. Whenever I finally run out of all of my other body scrubs, which will probably be several years from now because of my collection, when the time comes, this is what I'm going to buy. So if you are currently looking for a good body polish that is moisturizing and creamy and smells amazing and, you know, doesn't feel like you're rubbing rocks all over your body, but it does exfoliate enough to get the job done, definitely go for the Dove. Okay, next up, this is gonna be a long video, I'm sorry guys. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. I'm not going to knock this little guy because of the sprayer. Since it is a travel size, I just don't expect the sprayers to be as good of quality as the big bottles. So aside from the abysmal sprayer on this, I actually did not like the formula of this. It smelled great, but this was so just sticky and tacky that whenever I sprayed it on, it never dried down. My face would stay sticky. Not like Hydra Dewy, but straight up sticky. Like all of the dog hair and cat hair and Nikki hair and just dust and lint and pollen and whatever the heck is floating in the air would stick directly to my face, and it's just I just didn't like it. I'm sure it was hydrating, but I was so distracted by just the stickiness and uncomfortableness of it that I didn't even notice. I do currently use the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist whenever I need a spritz of hydration, which is fantastic. Again, drugstore priced. Smells great and dries down comfortably. It's not sticky whenever it's done. Tarte is a high-end brand, so the full bottle of this won't be cheap. Just go for the Pixie if you're looking for a hydrating mist. This was just bleh. I'm actually going to group a few of these together. I'm going to put my hair routine and my skincare routine together and just talk about all that all at once. So let's talk about my current hair care routine. I love Not Your Mother's. I'm sure you've probably heard the name on my channel before. I am obsessed. I buy Not Your Mother's from my local Ulta, and the prices, I mean, these are like $5 or $6 a bottle. You can't beat the price. But the quality is so stinking good. So my favorite is the Beach Babe line. And it took me a long time to finally turn to this because it says for tousled waves, it hydrates and it's gentle cleansing. I did not pick this up because I thought it was for like, you know, tousled waves, wavy hair. And my hair is naturally bone straight. So I didn't go for this, but then I realized that it says moisturizing, but it's for waves. So maybe it won't be that heavy, you know? So I tried it out and I'm so thankful I did. So this is very gentle, very cleansing. It smells like toasted coconuts, which is amazing. But what the best thing about this is, it is a super moisturizing line that does not weigh my hair down. My hair is so fine and thin that any kind of moisturizer or conditioner that's even remotely heavy or greasy, it's just gonna make my hair just completely fall flat and look so unflattering and greasy. And I have the type of hair where I have to wash it every day. I know some people are going to come after me for that, but listen, you've got to just wash your hair as often as you need to wash it. Some people can go a whole week without washing it, which is fantastic, but my hair will get so greasy and oily within 12 hours that it's disgusting. I tried dry shampoo, but it just doesn't lift my hair enough. It's gross and just blah. Anyhoodle, this is lightweight enough to where I can use it every day and it doesn't weigh my hair down. And of course the conditioner helps make my hair feel so soft. But on top of the shampoo and conditioner, I also use the Beach Babe Butter Mask. If you have dry hair like me, this is going to be a lifesaver for your dry ends. So I'll start off with cleansing with the shampoo, rinse that out, and then for the conditioner, I don't put it all throughout my hair. I never put conditioner in the roots because that just, again, greasiness weighs it down. But from about here all the way down to where the base of my ponytail would be, I put in the regular conditioner, and then on the ends I go in with the butter mask. This is a little too heavy to put all throughout my hair, but it's moisturizing enough to where it will help my ends and make my ends look as moisturized as like the top part of my hair, if that makes sense. My ends need a little extra love, that's all it is. So this combination just makes my hair amazing. I honestly hate my hair for years and years I struggled with it. And I loathed it. I really did. But this line has helped me fall in love with my hair. I mean, yes, I'm wearing extensions to make myself feel better, but on a normal day, whenever I don't have all of this going on, my hair is clean and moisturized, but not too greasy and not too heavy, and it's soft and it smells great. I love this brand. I truly do. And not only is just the Beach Babe line great, but I mean, they've got a ton of different ones. They have, you know, a line for curly hair. They have some for color treated hair. They have some to help your hair grow, which I have tried. I didn't try it long enough to see if it actually worked. It wasn't moisturizing enough, so I did have to switch to the Beach Babe. But I have used the Love for Hue line whenever I had red hair. I used to rock like really deep burgundy hair, and I kind of miss it, but the upkeep is just not worth the trouble for me. Anywho, this is like, the shampoo is a mild cleansing, protects color, enhances shine. The conditioner is soft and nourished, protects color, enhances shine. This is a really good line if you color treat your hair. It's gentle and does not wipe out the color quickly. I believe it's, sulfate, paraben, and dye-free. And this was moisturizing enough even for my dry hair, so it leaves your locks looking bright, shiny, and soft. And again, drugstore prices. These are like dirt cheap. Ooh, okay, I am babbling today. Moving on, this is kind of random, but I mean, it's part of my beauty routine, so why not talk about it? This is the Crest Complete Whitening Plus Scope Outlast. I always go for some form of a whitening toothpaste, but this is my favorite because of the scope. A lot of whitening toothpastes, I mean, yes, they'll whiten, but they don't freshen your breath. And yes, you can use a mouthwash after brushing, which you should be doing anyway to help with the freshness, but whenever I brush my teeth, I want to feel like I can breathe ice. I want my breath to be fresh as fuck, and this does it while whitening at the same time. So I mean, this is an oldie but a goodie for me. I've been using it for years and I absolutely love it. Oh, makeup. Oh. This is probably the product that I'm going to have the hardest time saying goodbye to. Oh, these are my Lashaholic lashes in the style Instaglam. I got these in my November BoxyCharm. I remember what month it is because this was such a good product. These are the most gorgeous, just perfect lashes I have ever tried. They are flirty, they are fun, they are soft, they are wispy, they're comfortable. I remember I have a hard time with lashes because I have such rounded eyes that a lot of bands aren't rounded enough, and they'll just, I mean, the edges will start to peel up just because of the way they're shaped and my eyes are shaped. They're just not compatible. These were perfectly round for my eyes. I don't think I had to do hardly any trimming with them, and they're so comfortable. These are one of the few lashes I've ever tried where I forget that I'm wearing lashes. They're the best lashes I've ever used, and girl, I used these. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but I mean, I wore these to the point that, yeah, you can kind of see it over here. The band started falling apart. Don't get me wrong, I wore these like 20 plus times. They lasted a very, very long time, but I mean, no lashes last forever. These are just so pretty, and I'm so sad that I have to say goodbye to them. But y'all better know, if I ever find these locally, I will buy like 5 pairs of these. I don't think they're very expensive. Let's see, Instaglam. Yeah, they're only $14.99, which sounds expensive, but honestly, I was able to wear these way, way, way longer and way more often than any other brand I've tried. Oh, that's because they're 100% silk. I didn't know that. So these are 100% silk. That's why they were so great and so comfortable and lasted so long. So basically, if you're willing to spend $15 on a pair of lashes that you will be able to wear 20, 30 plus times, these are definitely worth it. I might one day bite the bullet and pay for shipping to get a couple pairs of these because I dream about these still. Okay, I'm gonna move on because I've been talking about these for way too long. Next up, let's talk about a nail product. This is the OPI Top Coat, and this is my secret weapon when doing my nails at home. I don't know if y'all know, but I mean, you can obviously tell that I don't get my nails done. I always paint them myself, but I only get my nails done at a salon once a year on my birthday every year. Getting a full set of nails is just, it's expensive, and upkeeping them is just as expensive, and I personally can't comfortably spend money like that every 2 weeks on my nails. You know, if I'm buying a makeup product, I don't mind because I will get multiple uses out of it for an extended amount of time. Or if I'm getting my hair done, I will typically, I do dye my hair every now and then, but I will typically, you know, go to a salon if it's a little more complicated because I just want a good job, and that will last several weeks. But to pay like, what, $30, $40, $50 every 2 weeks for nails, currently I just can't do that. I would like to, but I can't. So anyway, whenever I paint my nails, I always do this top coat, and this makes my nails last at least 2 weeks, if not more. I used to hate painting my own nails because they would chip and flake literally within a day, and after a week they would just look like absolute garbage. But I kid you not, I might get 1 or 2 flakes in 2 or 3 weeks. Typically, my nails will grow so long that there's a gap, and that's whenever I go and repaint my nails. Not because they're chipped, but because my nails have grown so much and they look wonky. This is normally, I want to say like $8 or $10 at Ulta, but it helps my nails last longer and makes it to where I don't have to use my other nail polish as much. And I typically just go to my local, I can't remember if it's Ross or Marshall's, one of those. They pretty much always have these for sale for like $3.99. So definitely check those stores out if you want to pick this up. And the only gripe, I mean, it's not the only gripe I have with this nail polish, it's just nail polish in general. You're probably looking at me thinking, Nikki, you have dang near half a bottle of polish. Why are you getting rid of this? I cannot stand the fact that, you know, whenever you twist this down, yeah, the bristles, I mean, they're kind of low. They don't touch the bottom, but they're low. But whenever you untwist it, look, I can barely, I don't know if you can see, get the tip of the brush in there. So it's gotten to the point where I cannot fully coat the brush with the polish. I mean, I could sit here and try to move it around, and yes, I can screw this down to coat the bristle and then unscrew it and do each nail, but girl, I ain't got time for that. But that's not directed just towards OPI. I feel like pretty much all nail polishes do this. I don't know why they don't go to the bottom of the bottle. I mean, I do. They do it because they want you to buy a new bottle earlier than you should, but it still just drives me bananas. Ooh, speaking of nails, I've got another fun one. For the record, I just want to say that there is no shame in press-on nails. If you're like me and you don't want to pay $40 or $50 for a full set of nails, just get some press-ons. For the longest time, I was kind of a fake nails, I don't want to say snob, but I don't know. Basically, I would only use the Impress brand nails. They're fake nails, but they have like a sticky tab on the back, kind of like a sticker. So you would just peel off the backing and then you just stick it on your nail and go about your day. They're very quick and they would last up to, I don't know, 3 to 5 days, but of course they just wouldn't stay on very well. But they were only $3 or $4 a package, and I would usually only wear those whenever I was, you know, going out that weekend or whatever, so I didn't mind. But my sister told me about the Kiss collection, and for the longest time I would not try it because it does use nail glue. I don't know if I had like a traumatic experience as a kid, but I have been terrified of nail glue. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if, you know, I glue my fingers together? What if I glue a nail to my hair? Like, I was just really scared of nail glue. I'm not sure where that deep-rooted fear came from, but I was in Walmart Christmas shopping and I saw these and I couldn't pass them up. The design was so dang cute that I was willing to risk gluing my hand to my head. It was this cute little set of like sweater prints and then a couple of neutral grays and these cute snowflakes. It was so adorable and I couldn't pass it up. It came with what I'm assuming is pretty standard nail glue, but I put these on a full week before Christmas, and not only did these last well over a week, these survived me cooking Christmas dinner. And I mean the whole shebang. I did like 10 sides, I roasted a turkey, like I put my hand up a turkey with these on, and all my nails were still attached whenever I pulled my hands back out. Like, I was so impressed. You know, I was constantly washing my hands, they were always getting wet, and I was prying, you know, boxes and packages of food open. If I hadn't been so rough with these while cooking Christmas dinner, these probably could have lasted a whole 2 weeks. They lasted about a week and a half. That's whenever I had to start peeling them off, which wasn't painful. If you go and get your nails did and then you try to remove those at home by yourself, even if you soak your nails in acetone forever, it's kind of difficult to get them off and it's not exactly comfortable. These, it's like voodoo. They held on like crazy, but all I did was soak my hands in warm water. So basically I took a long bath, and then once I was out of the bath, I just popped a tweezer underneath the nail and they came right off. But they don't come off whenever you're like using your nails. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I don't know what kind of witchcraft goes into this, but I mean, I loved the style. They were super cute and they were so stinking durable, and they're pretty cheap compared to getting a full set of nails. The Kiss collection is great. I have not picked up a set since then. I might, I don't know, probably find a set for Easter or something. I typically only try to do this like during holidays. But thank you, Leslie, for pushing me to try these. I absolutely love them. Okay, next up, oh, vitamins. I believe I've talked about these in one of my monthly faves and fails videos. I don't remember which one. But this is the Nature's Bounty Women's Multivitamin Gummies with collagen. I think it's got all of your basic vitamins. I'm not a dietitian. I don't know hardly anything about any of that. But, I mean, for 80 gummies, these were fairly cheap, and they taste great. I find myself kind of sneaking an extra one each day because, I mean, they're super yummy. I can't really say that my health has greatly improved since using these, but I would rather take multivitamins than not. And these are yummy, so just go pick them up at Walmart. Oh my gosh, a makeup product. Looky there. This is the NYX Hydro Touch Primer. I'm not going to talk about this too long because I've talked about this in, I feel like, almost every video I've ever filmed. I love, love, love this. I have tried, you know, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, the hydrating one, whatever it is. I've tried a lot of primers in the past, but I honestly don't remember what brands they were because it's been so long since I've used them. It's drugstore priced, it's fantastic, it's hydrating, it dries down smooth, but tacky enough to help your foundation stick, and I do feel like it helps your foundation last longer, and of course, it's NYX, so it's drugstore priced, and I just don't feel like I need to say any more about it, so case closed. Oh, more makeup. Okay, so this is, of course, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Ebony. This is my go-to brow pencil. This is one of the few things where I do not mind paying high-end pricing. I have tried a similar product from Maybelline. I've tried the NYX Micro Pencil, whatever it is. I can't find this color and this consistency of a product. It's not too hard, it's not too soft, it's just right. And the color I honestly haven't been able to find anywhere else because this is not too brown and not too black. It's just right. I don't know. I hope to find a brow product in the future that's cheaper. I just have not personally found a product that is comparable with the color and the formula. So, I mean, if you're willing to pay, what is it, $21, $25 for a brow pencil, I think it's worth it just because of the quality. Of course, I wish it was cheaper, but again, this is one of the few products I will pay full price for. Let's talk about my skin routine. I'm kind of reluctant to talk about my skin routine for a couple of reasons. One, it's not perfect, of course. I have dry, acne-prone skin, which is difficult to deal with because if, you know, you're trying to alleviate the dry skin, but if you have something that's too moisturizing or too oily or too greasy, the acne flares up and the pores get clogged. But if I use an acne product that's too strong or too drying, my skin just flakes off in layers. So for the longest time I had to choose between having acne or having dry skin, or sometimes even just both because, you know, products didn't work. I am going to talk about the products that I use on a daily basis to help with my dry acne prone skin, but I want to preface it with saying I do take medication for my acne. I don't want to sit here and tell y'all that, oh yeah, these products are great for acne and dry skin combination and, you know, it cleared everything up. It didn't. I did talk to my doctor about my skin because it was becoming a big issue for me. I just want to be as transparent as I can on my channel. Okay, so I use a scrub, an acne wash, and a moisturizer. Now, scrubbing your face is kind of like washing your hair. Everyone's skin is different. Some people only have to do it once or twice a week. Some people have to do it once a month. Some people, like me, have to do it every single dang day. My skin is dry and it flakes, so I do need to get all of that dead skin off, and I use the St. Ives Blemish Control Apricot Scrub. It's to prevent blemishes and minimize pores. It is an oil-free salicylic, I don't know how to say that word, but you know what I'm talking about, acne medication. It is a deep exfoliating scrub that's meant to help with blemishes, but it definitely helps with sweeping away my dry, dead skin. It's exfoliating enough to get the job done and help with my blackheads, but not so much so that I have raw skin by the end of my shower. So I do use this every morning whenever I'm in the shower, and then as soon as I get done with the scrub and I take it off, I apply the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. I do want to mention all of my face care products are oil-free. Although I kind of need the oil for my dry skin, I do know that oil will cause my acne to flare up. So everything I use is oil-free. This is again a salicylic acid acne treatment. I just use this after my scrub. I rub it all over, let it sit for a few seconds, and then I wash it away. So after that deep scrub and that acne treatment, of course my skin is going to be a little dry and a little tight. So as soon as I get out of the shower, I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. This has been my holy grail. Like, out of everything in my collection, I think this is the most important thing that I use. This is so moisturizing that I almost forget that I have dry skin some days, but this truly quenches your skin. I get the gel cream, not just the moisturizer, but the gel cream. I feel like this is truly the thing that you have to go for whenever you have dry skin. This is ultra moisturizing, but at the same time, your skin actually absorbs this. It doesn't sit on top of your skin and make it feel greasy, but it doesn't basically disappear within a few minutes either. Your skin truly soaks it up, and this truly hydrates and moisturizes. But it's oil free, so it doesn't clog my pores. I will have to admit, for a drugstore product, I feel like this is a little pricey, but I am more than willing to pay for it because this is unlike anything I've ever tried before. It keeps your girl from looking like a dragon lady. Let's talk about makeup again. This is, of course, the IT No Tug Waterproof Gel Liner in the color black. Yeah, I've seen this on my channel. I happily pay the full price for this, which is kind of hefty because this is the only eyeliner I have ever come across that actually stays in my waterline. I have very watery eyes. If I'm not careful, I look like a raccoon who has gone through a bad breakup within 10 minutes of makeup application. I've talked about this on my channel multiple times, so I won't spend too much time on it. This stays put, it does not run, and I enjoy it, and until I find one that is truly comparable for the quality, I'm gonna keep paying full price for this. Next up, we have the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. This is a great product for the price. The sprayer is just, it's such a fine, even, heavenly mist. The stuff smells amazing, but I have replaced this with its sassier, more flashy sister. I use the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. This is great. It is comparable to, you know, the Urban Decay All-Nighter, but it's a fraction of the price. But I do prefer this because I prefer a little bit of glow to my skin. Me being so dry, I do need as much help as I can get. I did use it today to help with the glowiness, and it helps give you a shine without making you look oily. And again, the sprayer is fantastic. It's not like chunks of glitter, it's a true glowy finish. It smells amazing, and it is drugstore priced. So I would prefer to buy that over this one, but if you're not a dewy kind of gal, this is fantastic. Oh, I'm actually going to talk about both of these at the same time. So this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the color Trooper, I think, which I was obsessed with for a hot minute. It applies fantastically, it lasts all day, it has a really nice precision tip. This was my ride or die until I found a dupe. This is, of course, the NYX Epic Ink Liner. You have heard me talk about this 10 million times on my channel, but this basically has the same tip, the same application, the same longevity, the same finish, but for a fraction of the price. So I actually would not purchase this again since I found the NYX Epic Ink Liner. So if you're looking for a good liner for your lid, definitely go for this one. This is, of course, the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This, I feel like, is a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara, which I'm actually wearing today because I got a brand new tube of that in one of my subscription boxes. I forgot which one, but next time I run out of that, I will purchase this over it. This, I feel like, performs the same way for a fraction of the price. It's just, it's really good. And then, of course, I have an oldie but a goodie. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. If you want to pay a full price for a mascara, this is great, but I would still lean towards the L'Oreal if I'm purchasing it because it's cheaper and works just as well. This one's kind of random, but we're going to talk about it anyway. This is the Suave Ultra Sleek and Smooth Frizz Control Conditioner, and I do not use it for my hair. So I not only have dry skin on my face, I mean, I've just got dry skin in general. I actually use this to shave. Shaving cream is just, to me, not moisturizing enough. Most of them are pretty pricey. Of course, there are, you know, moisturizing shaving creams out there, but for like $2, I can get a jug of this and be able to shave my whole dang body for months on end. It's not only cheaper, but it is just so much more moisturizing. The razor glides a lot easier. I know it sounds weird, but don't knock it till you try it. You should try to shave your legs at least once with a conditioner. If it's not for you, I get it. It feels different. It takes some getting used to, but it is a fraction of the price. It is way more moisturizing, and this particular one, I love the smell of it. So I use this to shave, and I have been shaving with conditioner for, I think, at least a solid decade at this point. One of my friends, the very beginning of high school, told me that she did this, and I thought she was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs until I tried it, and I was so sad that I didn't try it before. If you want smoother legs for cheaper, try using a conditioner. 2 more products and then we're done. I'm so sorry that this is so long. I'm getting winded, but here we go, home stretch. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Sponge. I do prefer this over my Beauty Blender brand Beauty Blender. This is of course L'Oreal, so it's gonna be cheaper. And of course, whenever you get it wet, it almost doubles in size, but it is so squishy and so soft, and it really helps with flawless just foundation and concealer application. I'll put the foundation on the flat end to put it all over, and then I will use the tip for concealer, and then I will use the tip with translucent powder to help carve out my contour as well. This little guy is very old, very stained, and even have a chunk missing out of it. I have purchased a new one. It's on my vanity. This is definitely worth the repurchase to me. So if you're looking for a beauty blender that won't break the bank, this is the guy for you. Okay, last one. This, to me, is the piece de resistance, because this is the first, in my living memory, chapstick that I have used to the tip. It's gone, it's done, I cannot twist it up anymore, and this is just so monumental to me because every single chapstick throughout my entire life has either been lost, stolen, washed in the washer, melted, or taken by the chapstick gnomes. Y'all know how it is. So this is the first one that I've been able to use in its entirety. And it's actually really good. This is the chapstick brand Total Hydration in the flavor coconut. I enjoyed this. It was super, super moisturizing. The coconut wasn't to the point where it felt like I had just sucked down a pina colada. It was like a hint of coconut, but it was super, super moisturizing. As soon as my other chapstick is lost or stolen or melted or washed or forgotten about, or if I actually use it all up, I will probably go for this one. Whew, I apologize for the length of this video. I am so winded and so ready to eat lunch, but I just wanted to share with you guys all of my empty products. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video, but I just wanted to go over everything and let you know if it's worth your money or not, because deep down, that's what this channel is about. It's about, I mean, not necessarily saving you money, but just making sure that your hard-earned money is being spent on things that are worth it, because I hate buying product that does not work for me. Don't get me wrong, I am not afraid of returning stuff at Ulta or Sephora or even Walmart, but you know, sometimes you can't return things. Like with my beauty box subscriptions, it is what it is. You paid for it whether you like it or not. Some products you have to use a lot or even in its entirety in order to determine whether or not it's good. But either way, thank you for viewing my trash. That's it for this video. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I'm not... butter pass. Oh my god. Whew, this video is going to take 10 years to film. Oh my god, I am so winded and I still have so many products to talk about. I have a couple of mascaras. This is of course the L'Oreal Voluminous, and I have never kept a chapstick to the end of its life because I will either... The husband's home. Hey. Filming. On my last product though, so I get to eat finally. I'm starving.
I'm fixing it right now, so do you want me to wait? I can shower. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, later, bye. Say bye, Zoe.